what things do you feel like people would optimize for at 65 that they, or should optimize for at 65 that they sometimes wish they thought about differently later on?
Well, I would say we talk about give back bundle coverage options, the full 360, type of coverage that's available. I think that's the most common thing that we hear is people down the road saying, hey, I got diagnosed with this, I had cancer, I had a heart attack, I had a stroke. Did I put that thing in place?
Right.
And if that person didn't, they're disappointed that they didn't take action when they could have.
Right.
And then it's a really feel-good business when you start to see, it's not good in the sense that when that thing happens, we wish it never would, but we know, again, our health tends to decline. So when it does happen, it feels good to know that that consumer's protected and they're going to get the payouts they deserve to financially protect them, and so they can get the treatments they need. So having the proper coverages on the ancillary critical illness side, home health care, things like that, and seeing it work the way it's supposed to. And so I'd say that's something that a lot of people don't take into account because they're looking at really just, hey, let me get an Advantage plan set up or a Medicare supplement. I'm healthy now. And they don't ever want to look 15 years, 20 years in the future. And none of us do. That's the point.
Right.
None of us do.
Right.
But the people that do, when they recognize, hey, we know we're all going, right? None of us are getting out of here alive. And so let's best protect our financial resources we have because, hey, I worked 30 years of my life and I've got retirement resources. I don't want to use that to pay for health claims. I don't want to use that to pay for non-medical covered services, these things that I may end up. I don't want to pay for long-term care out of my retirement. I don't want to pay for home health care out of. I want to have some fun money, right? I want to actually use that as a legacy to pass to my kids. Whatever it is you want to use that for, I can assure you it is not for those reasons. You don't want to use it for medical.
Right.
So how can we actually cover that in a point that's very, very affordable to allow you to keep these resources protected? And I think that that's really awesome when we get to see that work out the way it's supposed to.
Yep. Definitely is. 100% agree with that. And I think that's, again, overall, long-term, you need to be considering that and what can change.
Yep.